Hi everyone, this is Claire Jarvis at Restore Fitness Therapies Pilates, and in this video I'd like to take you through our lateral breathing technique. So this is the breathing technique that we use in Pilates. What it means breathing laterally is we're breathing to the side. So with our ribs, when we breathe, we're trying to make our ribs move sideways as we breathe in, and then as we breathe out we feel the ribs drop back to where they started. Now this is different when people are having sort of panic attacks or they're feeling quite out of breath. They tend to breathe up here and it's quite laboured and it can be a bit panicky and pretty uncomfortable and not very sustainable either. The other type of breathing that most of us tend to do is what we call diaphragmatic breathing, and this is breathing from our stomachs. So our stomachs are expanding and dropping back in, and again it's not that efficient in the long run. The most efficient way for us to breathe and the way that we breathe in our Pilates exercises is to breathe laterally. So that is what we're going to show you in this video. Now I'm going to demonstrate this for you sitting down. You can sit or you can stand. All I would say is that you need to be sitting or standing with really good posture. So for example here, I don't want to be lying back in my chair here, slouching and my shoulders are hunched. You want to come and sit on a hard chair, and you want to sit at the front of your chair so that it forces you to sit upright, okay? What you don't want to do is be slouching backwards because you can't breathe properly. So from here, I'm sitting on the edge of my chair. You want the bottom of your ribs to be well away from your hip bones, and that's a really good indication that you're sitting up tall. You can imagine maybe a corset round the waist or something, so you've got to stay really tall, and we just want to place the shoulders back in the body. Now this is really important that you have great posture, because now the ribs are open, the chest is open, and you can breathe fully. If you're hunched over, it makes it very difficult to breathe because there just isn't enough space. So into our great postural position here, what you might find as a beginner quite useful is to place your hands just under your chest with your fingertips slightly overlapping, or you could place the hands on the ribs at the sides. Your fingers are at the front and your thumbs are at the back. So just choose whatever's comfortable for you. And in a moment you might like to even close your eyes and just listen to my instructions so that you can really focus on your breathing. So from here, the first thing I'd like you to do is just breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. You don't even have to worry about the lateral breathing. You're just going in through the nose and out through the mouth. And you might like to think when you're blowing out through the mouth that you're maybe blowing out some candles, or you've got a straw between your lips, so you slightly purse the lips. Just like this. So I'd like you to just carry on with that, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. And I'm going to give you some more instructions. So the next time you breathe in through the nose, I want you to imagine that you're trying to breathe into the sides of your ribs. So as you breathe in through the nose, you want to feel your ribs pull out to the side. And then as you breathe out through the mouth, you're going to feel the ribs drop back in again. So if you just carry on with that for me, you might imagine you have an accordion opening up in the chest as you breathe in, then it closes as you breathe out, but all the energy is going from side to side and then back inwards again. And if you watch my shoulders here, they're staying down away from my ears. Just like this. So let's take 5 more breaths here. You're really relaxed, great posture. You're breathing in through the nose, filling the rib cage to the side. And then as you breathe out, feel the ribs drop back in and blow out those candles with your lips. And again, so breathe in and breathe out. Lovely guys, you've just got 3 more of those to go. So you probably already feel that your lateral breath is deeper. It's also slower and more controlled. So this is why it's also a great stress reduction technique. If you're having a stressful moment at work or at home, or the kids are driving you nuts, and you can just come into the bathroom or just sit quietly and just see if you can take between 5 and 10 lateral breaths. As I said before, just close the eyes, focus between the eyebrows here at the top of the nose, and just try to follow the breath in and out, and that will take your mind away from the things that are feeling stressful, but the actual feeling of the breath and the slower breath is also going to stop you from feeling quite so stressed and quite so panicky. So I hope that is really useful to you, not just in terms of your Pilates exercises, but also in terms of feeling more relaxed, more in control as well. Lovely guys, look forward to seeing you next time.